What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Loyalty Love coming back to you with another video. Whoa, whoa, oh. So, as you noticed, the title below, it says, how to find a husband. Tips on how to find a husband or to find a man. And tips on how to keep your husband and your man. I'm going to take these glasses off because there's a glare in it. That's because the TV on. Okay. But if you clicked on this video, that simply means you wanted to know tips on how to keep a man, how to find a man, or how to find a husband. Correct. Okay, correct. So, and y'all please forgive how I look. Well, number one, I come to YouTube the way that I am. When I get off, if I ain't got no makeup on, or if I took a shower, I ain't got time to be trying to be all extra and look like something I'm not. When you see me, when you hear me talking, or whatever, however I act on here is how I am every doggone day. I don't change. I am not a whole different person. I'm not acting like somebody that I'm not. My lips ashy. I just feel like so many people get on on their channels being people that they're not. Be you. And if you don't know who you are, don't do a channel until you find out who you are. Then you do one. But anyway, it's reverse, reverse. So, yeah. So, how to find a man. Let's see. Or how to find a husband. Tip number one. You don't, fam. You don't. So if you clicked on this to figure out how to find a man or find a husband, let me encourage you. You don't. You sit your little happy tail down and you wait until that man or that true man that potentially will be your husband finds you. You don't up and just walk around and you looking for people or you being all extra because you trying to get some attention from somebody. No, it's not how it works, boo-boo. That's not how love works. And that's the problem. So many of us women, even men, are out here looking. No, well, I can't. Let's change that. Even women to this day are out here trying to be something that they're not, looking for their husband or looking for their man. And let me tell you something, you're not gonna find them, boo-boo. Sister, friend, whatever you want to be, you're not gonna find that husband. Why? Because it's not meant for you to find him. So if you just sit back and relax and wait, you'll be glad that you waited. And trust me, please hear me out. I had to wait. I waited 5 years. When I say wait, I waited. Everything. It wasn't no pootie tang. It wasn't, as my sister say, twat. It wasn't nothing giving up in them 5 years. I waited because I just got tired of people, just people. And I thought I met the right one about couple of years ago, about 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. I thought I met the right one, thought he was the one, but he was not. But the point was, I was trying to find him. And so he used me, all type of stuff, but I was so naive to the point where I thought that he was the one. You feel me? And not knowing all along that the one that was for me, I knew of him. Like, I saw him frequently, but it was like I didn't never think of him like that because I was talking to this other person. So my mind went on, okay, he the one. You never know who God got for you. It could be the main person that you overlooking because you too busy looking at the other man that don't even want you, or the man that's using you, or the man that's conniving you, or the man that's mistreating you, abusing you. You too busy looking at that man versus the man that's over here look a little bit corny, or he looks like he might not be your type, or he looks weird, or however you stereotype him. That's the man that's gonna treat you like a woman. So if you out here going to the clubs, being our extra, posting all these pictures on social media of your body, of this or of that. Baby, that lets a man know that, number one, a real man, that number one, you don't even know what you know your worth. Number two, you don't even love yourself, because a real woman that loves herself, you will not find her out here pictures half naked on social media talking crazy. You know, that's messy and childish stuff. No matter how old you are. Age is what people identify you by. But you could be 60 years old and still be immature and don't have no type of class. So hear me, my sisters. I don't care what color you are. Let the man find you. And whatever your religious background is, that's cool. The Bible says in my religious background that a man that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. It didn't say a woman that go find a man that's desperate, number one. So during my waiting, let's go back. During my waiting process, waiting is the most trying part of anybody's life. Learning how to wait. Because you don't know what's coming. You don't know what's going to be next. You don't know who's coming next. You don't know nothing. Y'all look a hot mess. Anyway, it don't matter. But waiting is, like it hurts. It does everything. But waiting is good because it perfects your patience. And so in those 5 years, don't get me wrong, I was depressed, I was lonely, I was all kind of stuff, but not knowing that whole time was for me to love myself, to love me, to learn to love me even the more, to learn my worth, to know what I'm worth, to not allow another man come into my life and treat me less than that. So while you're sitting here waiting for that man to find you, how your attitude? Huh? Now, don't get me wrong, I still got an attitude, but what I'm saying, when a man approaches you, when he's probably not the type that you feel like that's for you, let me tell you something. If you sit here and got a list, I want a man that got muscles with a big dangling and all this other type of stuff that you got, baby, let me tell you something. You're not going to get that. Because your heart desire, you think that's what you want, but in all reality, that's not what you want. Because deep down inside, your heart knows what it truly desires. So this man with a six-pack can lay it down. Or you got a whole list of stuff that you know is actually not gonna happen. Like, that man is too good to be true. Meaning, that's a man. If that man that perfect, then you need to run. So you're going to get a man that has flaws, insecurities, who has a past, but he's not allowing that to stop him or dictate him from moving forward. You see what I'm saying? That he grown from that, and now he's a man, and his past has taught him how to treat a real woman. But if you coming to the table already with a bad attitude, you looking him up and down, you think you're better than him or the next person, baby, let me tell you something, you're going to be by yourself. You're going to be like them church people that keep saying that they still on the front row, talking about they waiting on God to send them a husband, and God didn't send somebody, a man they wait 15 years ago, but they didn't want the man because he had on some feelers. Y'all, I'm just throwing feelers in there. Ain't nothing wrong with feelers. But, and you prefer a dude that got on some Nikes. What if that would have been his working shoes? You feel me? So we as females, we knock our blessings so many times when it comes to dudes. Now you gotta know a good dude. I ain't talking, if you with a dude that's putting his hands on you, that's calling you out your name, that can care less about you, that don't supply for you, now you need to be an independent woman, but if you with a dude that don't supply for you, don't encourage you, don't love your independence, don't push you, and don't even have time to pray for you, even when you don't even know he praying for you, you need to leave him alone. If you with a dude and y'all haven't grown together, if you with a dude and he ain't got no job, ain't got no driver's license, ain't got no car, smoking weed every day, it ain't nothing with smoking weed, but if that's all he doing and ain't working, how he supporting his habit? You paying for all that? So let me tell you something. You don't have a good man. You have a boy who is dependent on you to take care of him like his mama, and you will never get nowhere. That's just point blank. You will never get nowhere. All you doing is raising your child, and all he's doing is using you while he's around here flaunting your car, going talking to other females. Like, I get upset when I see females down for a dude. Even I get upset when I see dudes down for a female who can care less about them. Why be down for somebody and give all your loyalty to them when they can care less about you, when they throwing your name on the dirt, when they not even there for you. They can't even take you out. They not even planning dates. So when you want to go out, you the one planning the date. What kind of man is that? A real man, it don't matter if they never done it. It don't matter if they used to do it. If a real man love his woman or with a girl that he really like, he gonna go the extra mile. He gonna plan all kind of dates, even if it's uncomfortable, but he wants to do what makes you happy. And a woman should do the same for a man. Do what makes him happy. But if you with a low beat dude that don't care about you, baby, you stupid. He ain't. Because he doing his job. His job is to manipulate you and use you for what you got and move on. So while you working, while he at home on the couch playing the video games all day, he got other females in and out. While you going to work to pay the bills and probably take care of y'all child y'all got together, if you got children together, and why he can care less about you. That's not a man, baby. That's a boy. And you're raising a child. So like I said, if you want, if you want man, you gotta let go of all these little kitty stuff. You feel me? You don't go find him once again. You let him find you. And a man looks for a woman that's not drawing attention from everybody. Sometimes women that's desperate for a man, they so thirsty where they want attention from everybody. They want to be the center of attention of here, of there. And no don't real man want that. He don't want no girl that everybody know, you know what I'm saying, in a bad way, know about. Oh yeah, you do talking about old girl, you know, don't no dude want that. You feel me? But at the same time, you got to make yourself presentable. While you going through this state of waiting, yes, it hurts. Yes, you want to cry when holidays come and you see everybody else got men and they getting gifts or whatever. Yes, you get emotional because that's just a human nature, because you want that. You may not want what they have, but you want that companionship. You want that love. And no, love is not tied into gifts, but that's a way of showing love. And so, excuse me, yes, you get emotional. Yes, you get sad. Yes, you know, you cry because you tired. Excuse me. Ooh, y'all. Yes, you cry because you tired of being lonely. But at the end of the day, when you get that person that God got for you, you'll look back and be like, you know what? I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Don't, it wasn't like dudes were not trying to talk to me, but the simple fact was I knew my worth then. I knew that I'm worth more than just sitting with you. You know what I'm saying? In your lies. I'm worth more than that. I want a man. I want a husband. I don't want no other, all this other stuff. And y'all need to think the same way. Y'all need to be the same way. You want a husband. You don't want just to be dating for 5, 6, 7 years. Bruh. Let me tell you something about your life. Right now. If I'm going to be with you for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years and we ain't married, I'm the fool, fam. Not you. Me. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna be with some man that long. I don't even believe in me. I'm talking about me now. Loyalty, love. Do not believe with even being with a dude for 3 years. Fam, you know within the first 6 months to a year if I'm what you want to be with. If you confused and don't know what you want to do, that's because you're not ready to settle down. That's because you're not ready to truly commit. So you need to move around. You need to go find somebody else that want to play them games. And that's the problem. Men give men, even women will give their companion, whoever they're in a relationship, sell them on dreams, sell them on promises, and have them thinking that, okay, well, it's gonna happen one day. When, fam? When is it gonna happen? Because as we look at it, ain't happening. Ain't no way that you as a woman should be with a man and you past 18 now and you got a promise ring. Now, if you 23 and up, and your man still giving you promise ring, if you 30 and you got a promise ring from your man, let me tell you something. He promising you that he will never, ever, 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 ever marry you. That's just something to hold you down, to hold you back. So have you believe, oh yeah, but he gave me this, so he just promised me that he da da da. Girl, bye. You want a promise ring? I can get you one. I can promise you the truth. Hell, you want a promise ring, your daddy can give you one. Your mama can give you a promise ring. But if you what it do. And I believe past 23, a female should not be accepting promise rings, because you should be developing your personality, who you are, your own individuality, and learning who you are and wanting the best from you. You should be establishing things. You should be in college getting ready to graduate. You should probably be starting on your master's. You should be having a good job and wanting the best for your life here on. If you still accepting promise rings, something wrong with you, and you have something going on the inside. Maybe your daddy didn't love you. Maybe your daddy wasn't there. Or maybe your mama wasn't there. Or maybe your mama wasn't there. Maybe your daddy wasn't there. But at the end of the day, women, stop accepting lower than what you worth. Stop allowing dudes to string you on to have you believing that there's a future when there's not. Because all they doing, they know you're a good woman, but they ain't willing to let you go while they doing what they doing. So all they doing is holding on to you while they are doing their dirt. And you around here flooding that little promise ring off that's probably sterling silver that's going to turn in when you put it in some bleach. So listen to me. Stop allowing these dudes to do you like that. Stop, and men, stop allowing females to treat y'all like that. But you know, I'm just talking to my ladies right now. But stop allowing that. Because you fooled me one time, shame on you. You fooled me twice, I can't no longer blame you. Now, if you fool me 3 times, okay, it ain't you, fam, it's me. It's me. And so many women want to be loved. And I used to be there. I wanted to be loved. I wanted a man to love me. Y'all see my sideburns? I wanted a man to love me and be there and all this type of stuff because of the insecurities that I had and what I happened when I growed up. But when I got out of that, baby, let me tell you something, baby. I had standards and was still in college, was only working as a waitress. But I wasn't gonna date a man who was still living with his mama. Now you could have been living with his mama in school and doing good for himself. But if you ain't doing nothing, you still live with your mama. I wasn't dating a man that had children. That just was my preference. I wasn't dating a man that didn't have no car. Cause you ain't finna be driving all my gas up. No man, press him, no cheese, no turkey. It ain't going, baby. You ain't finna drive my car while I'm at work and getting gas money. You out here just got the seat leaning back and you fronting with your homeboys. What you think this is? It don't, no. And I stood on that. And he had to have a job. Because who going to be taking me out? I ain't taking me and you out. But the point is, you want a man that's going to bring something to the table. Not a man when you get off and go home because you've been searching for a man. You feel like you don't want to be alone. You sick of going to family gatherings by yourself. And so all you do, and you go find this low down, dirty dude that don't care nothing about you. And you know, one thing about a woman, we have intuition. We know when a man ain't no good. But we so stubborn where we don't want to hear nobody tell us that. We don't want to hear our mama or our friends or somebody tell you know what, don't do. Because we immediately, y'all hating on my relationship. Girl, if you know these people that's telling you, if it's a difference if it's just people off the street, you know what I'm saying, you don't know, but it is folks that you trust and you've been knowing for years and know they got the best interest for you, you know they telling you don't listen, you're going to regret that. You're going to regret that after that man take you down through there, you're going to regret that you didn't listen the first time ago. So, hear me out. Stop letting these men drag you down like that. Men will drag you down and have you looking rough, not looking yourself. You're not happy. You're not yourself. You starting to do things that you never thought, that's not even you. You feel me? Come on, y'all. Know your worth. You worth more than a McDonald's meal. And ain't nothing wrong with McDonald's, honey, because me and mine go a lot. But we ain't sitting up in there sitting around a table eating it, but we do eat it. But I'm saying, for dates, you worth more than McDonald's. You worth more than $1 million. Now, if you with somebody and they trying hard like you trying, and they grinding like you grinding, and all y'all got is money for that, then keep going. The point is, he's grinding with you. He's bringing something to the table. And if he's treating you like you need to be treated, baby, then you need to remain with him. But if he's calling you out your name, calling you all type of stuff, you call him, he ain't answering. You can't find him some of the times. He'd show up when he want to show up. He clowning in front of his homeboys. He flirting with everybody, their mama, and the grandmama, and the cat, and the uncles. Let me tell you something, baby. You need to let him go. Like, dead serious. So many young girls are out here selling it for older men, or just selling for men, period, because they lacking they it's a void on the inside, and they just want to be loved, but they're not liking how they been treated. That's why you have so many girls hooked on drugs and prostitution and everything, because of something that happened to them younger and they never got to fill that void. But if you, when you learn to love yourself and go through the waiting process, you don't care who come your way. And I told mines, I told him, I'm not gonna be with you for no 3 years. Cause one thing about me, this is how I think. Okay, we together for two. We finna be together for 2 years in July, if the Lord's will. Now, this is my thing. Y'all, I'm watching this show. Y'all, this is my show, y'all. Anyway, so what I was saying, you can't. Oh, and so I had to tell him. I was like, you know what? Um, for me to prepare a wedding, it's a whole year. So if I'm with you for 3 years, that means we're not gonna get married to after us being together 4 years, and that's past my limit. I just feel like you, if you're in a relationship with somebody, you shouldn't be wasting each other's time. What you talking? I'm waiting on until I get better. You don't know when you're gonna succeed. You don't know when you're gonna become rich. You don't know when your bank account gonna be sturdy. You don't know that. So if you start telling me, okay, well when I make it, we gonna get married. You might not make it to 20 years from now. But you're just telling me and selling me on this so that I won't leave, but yet you just not really ready to commit. So stop it. Stop allowing men to drag y'all down and make you feel less than a person. You still got a voice. You still can say whatever you want to say. You still can speak up for yourself and don't make you less than a woman. Stop letting them run over you. Hear me. You're beautiful. God made you the way he wanted to make you. And if it's something about yourself that you don't like, then hell, fix it. Like I said in my very first, no, second video, I was talking about first you have to love yourself before you can fix anything. A man, if you have not learned yourself and found out who you are and learn to love you and your worth, no man, I don't care how many men you go to, they're not going to fill that void. Because you got to first fill that void and get peace with yourself. So, you know you don't go find a man. No, you don't go find a husband. He finds you, and he gonna find you in the right time. But if you're not content with being alone, you have to learn to be lonely. And if you're not content with being alone, if you're not content and have not learned that and love yourself, all you doing is pushing back your husband. Not saying that when he meets you, you're supposed to be all well put together, but at least halfway, at least some way that you've tried to build yourself up so that when he comes in, he can continue to help build you up as you help build him up. See, the point of a relationship or a real man and real woman relationship is that you guys are building together. You're growing together. So wherever you're lacking, he has strength in that he can build you up, and it's vice versa. Wherever he's lacking, you got that strength where you can build him up. But how can you build a man up if you ain't even got the strength? But you took 4, 5, 6, 7 years to build up a no good dude who don't mean nothing to you. And if you were a man that's putting his hands on you, boo boo, don't nobody need to tell you. I don't care. I don't care if you got kids by him. Should nothing. Your kids will love you more to know that you rescue yourself out of a situation versus keeping yourself in a situation that might cause you to kill yourself or for him to kill you. The devil is a lie. So if you're in a relationship and a man is putting his hands on you, baby, you should have been gone. That ain't love. I don't care how many times he kiss you, give you ice, or tell you everything gonna be okay, or tell you that he's sorry. That ain't love, baby. That ain't love. And all he's doing is preying on your weaknesses, and he knows why you are the way that you are and why you're gonna accept him. So no, you don't go find a man, and you don't go find a husband. Okay? You wait on him and get yourself together. Secure the bag. Learn to embrace yourself. I don't care how many dudes talking to you. A woman know that a man is, you know. Take heed from your family members, people that's close to you. Because your family members can lie now. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. They can lie, baby. It's almost failed. But, yeah. That's what you need to do. Okay? Go tell that nappy-headed tail to get off the couch. He need to get out. And if he ain't trying to get out, okay, someone please call 911 and they'll get him out of there. You paying rent and all by yourself and he's not paying rent. Come on now. At least if he's at home ain't got no job, he could be looking for a job and getting off his butt to go look for one. And then at least when you come home, the house clean. Since you the one working and he the one at home sitting there, that's the least he can do. But know your worth. Don't allow people to freeload off of you. Because if you do that, it's going to be like that for the rest of your life. Okay? Hear me one more time. You don't go find a man and you don't go find a husband. Unless Ashley, you'll never find dum 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 dum. You never find him. And then you'll find yourself be mad at God. God, you let this man go in my life. God gonna be like, you know what? You a lie. And you ain't finna lie on me. Use a dirty lie. Use a dirty lie. No, I didn't do that. You wanted him as your man. You went against every sign. And now that you got him, now he done did you dirty. You want him to say it's my fault? Baby, I bet you lying. That's what God be saying. I bet you. He probably saying, that good. Just lying. That's probably what he's saying. But you can't be mad at God because you made the decision to put yourself, and you saw signs from the get-go. When you go on a date, if you ask to do, the first question you suspect, where do you see yourself in 3 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Hell, where do you see yourself in 6 months? And if they can't answer that, the long-term goals as well as short-term goals, baby, you need to run. Shouldn't nobody be like, I don't know, I ain't never thought about that. Fam, if you ain't never thought about where you plan on being or where you see yourself being in the next 5 years, in the next 3, in the next year, in the next 6 months, something wrong. They mean you ain't doing nothing with your life. You can care less. Shouldn't, if anybody, they even go for men, you ask a female, I ain't never thought about that like that. You need to run. You need to run, baby. Run, Forrest, run. You need to run because that's trouble. Because a true adult who wants so much in life, baby, they gonna be ready. Let me tell you something. In a year, I see myself moving here, doing better. In 6 months, I see myself doing this, starting school. In 3 years, I see myself settling down with my wife, buying a first home. In 5 years, that's the answer you're looking for. Now they talking about, well, in 6 months, I plan on finding me a job. Oh no, in 6 months, run, baby, run. Okay, you need to go. But anyway, this is your girl, Loyalty Love. I'm finna end this video on that note, and I hope that this encouraged somebody. Like, love you. Shoot, take your own self out on while you waiting. Go out to eat, go to the movie, sit by yourself, and don't be depressed. This is the prime time. Okay, keep that twat good in good shape. So that when you do find that, no, not find, when he do find you and when he do come along to cross your path, you got some good stuff. Okay? But, yeah. So this is your girl, Loyalty Love. I want you to like, subscribe, and comment. And I want you to hit that bell, the little bell to go ding, ding, ding. Every round time I come around your city, bling, bling. But, so that you can get more notifications about the videos that I post. But, yeah, I want you to comment and like and subscribe to this. And I want you to be encouraged. You're not ugly. You're not anything less than beautiful, smart, intelligent, strong. And your girl love you.